So $3,200 for 1,200 miles through the weekend? Yes, please. So yeah, you heard that right. 3,200 bucks for 1,200 miles. Not bad. Yes, I'm going to Denver, and yes, I'm gonna have to work for it. I've got 3 picks today and then 2 deliveries, which the deliveries are only a few miles apart, so not that big a deal. Plus it's lumber. Getting lumber off is always nice and quick. So while we sit here and wait on this first load, let's just talk about it really quickly. Yeah, it's paying 3,200 bucks, and I'm up here in Portland. I have 3 picks today. I mean, super easy though. Lumber is always easy. It's simple to strap down. It's simple to tarp because typically it's at least fairly even. So everything should go pretty smoothly today, and it's only 1,200 miles, and I have all weekend to do it. I did just get a reset. I won't be able to get all the way over there and get another reset to start the weekend, but really not a big deal. I can just kind of slow roll my way on in there. But apparently, according to some new laws that have passed, I have to talk about the hat. Trucker Tools, I have teamed up with Trucker Tools, and as far as product placement is concerned, yes, I am being paid once a month to wear the hat. You guys have already seen it. I'm gonna wear it more than just once, but technically, yeah, I'm getting paid to wear it. So it's something that I use anyway, and there's a new version coming out. It's gonna be fantastic, so you guys should check it out. But anyway, really excited about this load because it's looking good. Looking at the Denver area, kind of that whole area, because Colorado's typically a dead zone for flatbed or open deck, and you know, it really doesn't pay very well to come out of there. However, I did see there were some loads that came out of Cheyenne running back over to the northwest. So hopefully I can grab one of those because those are actually paying pretty well. Otherwise, the other plan is to either take something unfortunately cheap down to Texas or run over to Kansas area and grab a load. Those are kind of the options, so we're gonna see how this plays out. Sorry, I didn't really like how that was sitting. So anything that is worth doing, like, you know, let's talk about skilled labor. The more skilled labor is, the more you get paid for it. It's pretty easy, right? So that equates to the more difficult something is, the more you're gonna get paid for it. Looking at this lane was paying between about 3 and 35 for the past, I don't know, about 30 to 45 days. However, the loads that were on the load board this week were not paying that. We're down to maybe the 25 to 3,000 range, 3,000 being max. I didn't really see anything hit 3 other than this load. And this load, they had to call and approve that 3,200 because of all the work that needs to be done. But that being said, I'm not afraid to work hard. You guys shouldn't be either. You know, working hard, that's just staying driven, right, baby? So, you know, don't be afraid to work hard. You know, flatbed it's difficult. There's a lot more physical labor involved. You know, thankfully the weather's nice, but you know, the weather doesn't matter. You still have to get loaded, you still have to get secured, and you still have to get tarped sometimes. But don't be afraid of that work. You know, the harder the work is, the more money that you're gonna get paid. So that's why I do what I do, because if I'm gonna be out here on the road, I'm gonna try and maximize how much money I can make out here. To me, that just only makes sense. So anyway, let's get to securing. The next morning, and you know, nothing atypical about this morning. I just went and got some coffee, and while I was inside, you know, getting my coffee, I got you know, the sweetest little picture of my son. He's spending the night at his grandparents' house, and you know, just that big old smile, and he was just being really sweet. And you know, and then my wife, she sent me a picture of, you know, her and our daughter. They're having a picnic this morning, and, you know, and it was so sweet. And then, you know, so Dad was feeling a little left out, so I sent this video back. And, you know, I thought it was sweet. Don't judge me. Anyway, so yesterday, I'm gonna have to check this GoPro footage. I don't know, I might have lost everything. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I don't know if I'm gonna have any rolling footage in this video. You already know, I don't know yet. But there's that, and then when I got to the third pickup, it was a bit of a whirlwind. It was like right before they stopped loading at 3, and I got there just before that. It was only 2 stacks of lumber, so yeah, I was there like 15 minutes. But what I don't understand, and maybe some of you can help me with this, is why don't companies allow you to tarp on site? Personally, I don't think that's fair. You know, what they're doing is they're taking themselves from the liability of, you know, a truck driver falling off, or they're not having to pay for some kind of tarping station to make it safer for us. So, you know, I get it why they're protecting themselves for that, but at the same time, if you want your product tarped, you know, don't expect me to tarp it if you're going to kick me off site to tarp it. You know, that's kind of what's going on now. I made it a few miles up the road yesterday. You know, I had those 3 pickups. The second pickup, I don't remember if I talked about this yesterday, but the second pickup, there were 9 trucks in front of me, so I was there quite a while. But other than that, got in and out, didn't take too long. You know, none of the places had tarping stations. None of the places said that you can tarp on site. So, you know, once my truck is rolling, well, it's rolling. So I got down the road after my 3rd pickup yesterday. Stopped over here at the Space Age truck stop. I'm not sure where it's at, but it's west of Cabbage or west of Pendleton, really. But there, you know, I got here, and now, you know, I was gonna wake up and tarp it this morning, but it's 29 degrees outside. Guess what? It's not getting tarp right now either. It's gonna be tarp later. You know, the weather is clear, you know, so it's nothing like that. You know, if it was raining, yes, I'd be out there tarping in 29 degree weather, but since it's not going to be raining, it's not going to be getting tarped, at least not for now. So that's what we're dealing with. At some point, we are going to tarp that, but we're going to get down the road. Man, I don't know if this how this vlog's gonna come out, but hopefully it's okay. Leave a comment down below if you have any idea other than, you know, kind of what I thought about why these companies won't allow us to tarp on site, and if you think that it's right or wrong. Pretty sure I feel like I know the answer to that. At least I know my opinion, but I'd love to know yours. So leave that comment down below. We're gonna get down the road, and we're definitely gonna get some rolling footage today, so let's go do that. So now I stopped in La Grande, Oregon. I'm at the Flying J. If you ever pass through here, the diner that's inside has excellent breakfast. I try to eat here when I can, but I'm not always hungry when I pass through. I'm eating a little bit earlier than I typically do, but gonna be worth it because, yeah, like I said, really good. So while I do that, I'm gonna contemplate if I'm gonna tarp this load or not. So anyway, thanks for sticking around, appreciate it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, but as always, stay driven. Well, sadly, correction, the diner here at the Flying J is closed. I don't know how long it's been closed, but I want to say it was open last time I rolled through here, which wasn't that long ago, but it is what it is. Anyway, I just thought I'd correct myself on here because I didn't want anybody stopping in and yelling at me in the comments, so we out.